Spain's Dani Olmo accuses Argentina assistant who punched him in shameful World Cup scenes of lying and claims coach isn't sorry at all. Dani Olmo has accused the Argentina coach who punched him after Spain's World Cup final victory of lying in his attempt to downplay the incident. Spain's 1-0 triumph was marred by shameful scenes of violence and thuggery as Argentina's players and coaching staff brawled with their opponents after the final whistle, before refusing to watch them lift the trophy at MetLife Stadium in New York. Olmo was one of 4 Spain players attacked by Argentina during the post-match melee, with coach Roberto Ayala appearing to throw a punch that caught the midfielder in the neck. Ayala attempted to downplay the incident by stating it was more of a shove than a punch, and claimed he had reacted to some words uttered by Olmo and his nearby teammate Eric Garcia.
An unlocked iPhone 14 for just $299? This renewed 128 gig model gives you a vivid OLED display, 5G, and the freedom to choose your carrier. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/6 before it's gone.
The Argentina assistant also issued a public apology and vowed to say sorry in person if he ever sees Olmo again. Speaking about the incident for the first time since Spain's World Cup final victory on July 19, Olmo refused to accept Ayala's apology and accused him of lying. Dani Olmo has accused the Argentina coach who punched him at the World Cup of lying. Roberto Ayala clashed with Garcia before he appeared to strike Olmo after last Sunday's final. He told Spanish newspaper Diario de Teresa, "Someone who says they're sorry but justifies a punch by saying it was a response to a comment is surely not sorry. He is lying because I didn't say anything to him, so he doesn't need to apologize. What truly defines us is not the mistake, but the courage to acknowledge it with humility, honesty, and dignity. When my children, my family, and all those fans watch the game, I want them to be proud of how we competed, how we won, and above all, of our behavior, because the importance of football means that us players are an example for children and the new generations, and that brings with it a huge responsibility." When questioned about the incident earlier this week, Ayala had said, "Of course I'm sorry. Given my position, I cannot allow a feeling, or whatever I might receive from the other party, to affect my mood or my actions. For me, we need to draw a line and leave it at that. It was more of a shove than anything else. It wasn't a punch as they're making it out to be. It was a reaction to something he said, but that's it. If I see him, I'll obviously apologize to him in person." FIFA have launched an investigation into the deplorable post-match scenes, which could see Argentina heavily fined for failing to control their players and staff. Argentina midfielder Leandro Paredes could also face a lengthy ban for lashing out at Garcia before throwing Spain substitute Gavi to the floor after the final whistle. Nahuel Molina, meanwhile, was caught on camera striking Rodri in his stomach as Spain's captain ran onto the pitch to celebrate with his teammates. Ayala tried to downplay his clash with Olmo by saying it was more of a shove than a punch. Announcing their probe into what had gone on in the aftermath of last Sunday's game, FIFA said, "Following an assessment of the relevant match reports for the FIFA World Cup final between Spain and Argentina, and in line with Article 36 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code, FDC, the FIFA Disciplinary Committee has appointed a disciplinary and ethics prosecutor to investigate potential breaches of the FDC with regard to the post-match incidents. Further details will be communicated by the FIFA Disciplinary Committee once the prosecutor's report has been completed."